Welcome back, and we are discussing. Let's see. Oh yeah, loadout. We're discussing loadout. We were on equipment. Now, I advised you that you set your equipment as Semtex, and not a frag grenade. Make sure that you don't make this mistake, because it's deadly. Throwing knife that could work too, but it's it doesn't have as many options as Semtex does. Tactical insertion, it's fun, but use it on a different class. It's not gonna be what we need it for. Blast shield, not so much here. Claymores. Now this is a really important thing. Is claymores are good if you're camping. I don't condone camping. I'm not gonna show you necessarily how to camp really hard or any good spots for camping. So yeah, I'm not gonna go over that. Although claymores can be useful, like if you're being clever with them. If you have a claymore equipped and the enemy sees you, you turn a corner real quick, put down the claymore, and then they immediately run by and get blown up. That's clever. I condone that use. Or you're trying to protect an objective with it and just set it and run away. And C4, I don't know. I haven't found a place in my heart for C4 in this game like it did in COD 4. But you know, it'll get there. I'll get there. All right, so Semtex. Now, special grenade. This depends heavily on what scope you've selected. Now, here I haven't selected a thermal scope. Let's see, and I should. So I will put my thermal scope on. And let's see, special grenade. Now here I select smoke. Now the reason I do this is because with a thermal scope you can see through smoke. What a surprise. Um, Not sure if everybody knows that, or if just the pros know it or not. But I'm gonna let you guys know that. Either way. So smoke, and the reason why not flash or stun is because we're setting it up to where it's more of a smoke is more of an escape from other snipers that don't have thermal scopes, other players that are about to shoot you. Smoke you can throw down, run back a little bit, and turn around and look through it with thermal scope. Or you can, well, I'll discuss that in tactics. But anyway, trust me, you like smoke with a thermal scope. Perk one. Uh, Now here I've selected sleight of hand, or sleight of hand pro rather, because I just use it a lot. I like quick scoping, but I've also seen people using scavenger that usually aren't very accurate. They like having extra ammo for their secondary or stuff of that nature. Bling is something we'll go over later as we progress through these class types. But right now on this class, sleight of hand pro. Perk 2. Now, depending on your game variant, if you're playing hardcore, stopping power isn't absolutely necessary. Lightweight and lightweight pro. Um, I don't know. I don't see a place for it in sniping. It's more for rushing, so we'll put that to the side. Hardline, I never use it. As you can tell, I don't even have the pro version unlocked. I fiddle with it every now and then, but I can't ever really bring myself to just keep it on one class and just work at it. Cold-blooded pro. Now this is quite the class. I do enjoy myself some cold-blooded pro. Um, Now the thing with cold blood is you lose the stopping power, obviously, uh, but you also aren't detectable by blah 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 kill streaks basically. So with cold-blooded, I would recommend using it on a class that you have a silencer on, mostly due to the fact that you're going to need to shoot somebody twice anyway. So whether or not like regardless of you having stopping power on that class, you're going to have to probably shoot them twice anyway. So I would just keep cold-blooded pro in a different class, not necessarily this one. Uh, but yeah, not a different class. Danger close. Now, with danger close, I can't really see a place in it for sniping. I see, people with javelins, people with thumpers, noob tubes. and scavenger, and all sorts of stuff like that. That's where this falls into place. That not necessarily what we needed for with sniping, so we will put that away for now and enjoy some Stalking Power Pro. Extra damage versus enemy vehicles. Excuse me. Now the third perk. Here I went with Ninja Pro because I just really don't like listening to my own footsteps. I have a Turtle Beach headset, and I can hear myself running, and it's really kind of obnoxious when you're trying to rush forward, find out where the enemy is, and all you can hear is your own, feet slapping against the ground like there's no other. It's ridiculous. So I usually rock Ninja Pro. But now let's go through these. With Commando Pro, I use that on my rushing glass because I do a lot of jumping from high places. Um, and I mean, there's a couple things I'd like to see done with Commando Pro. More or less just the animation of when you land. I think uh, I think if they added some sort of a mechanic to where, like, after you fall a certain distance and you land, like, instead of your guy just flinching or whatever from hurting his feet, he does a roll on the ground. I think that'd be awesome. Uh, and it looked great from like a third person view. You like see a teammate or somebody jump down from a high surface, land and roll, and then land, like when they get up, they're in a crouch position. So when the roll's done, they're crouched and they just shoot. Anyway, I think that'd be really neat. Um, but yeah, once again, not what we need it for sniping. Uh, okay, this is where things get interesting. Steady Aim Pro, longer hold breath duration. Now, this was clearly made for snipers. It also gives you the increased hipfire accuracy, so if you need to spray and pray, you can. This is an option for you guys. Not necessarily me, because I don't really do the spray and pray thing. I mostly use the intervention. So, but with Steady Aim Pro, you have the option of just going apeshit on this guy that has discovered your spot or seen you or something like that, and you just turn and just let go all over his face. Scrambler. I've discussed this in a commentary. Don't use Scrambler. It gives away your position. The pro version doesn't really help you at all, and I don't know. It's really just kind of annoying to you know have your enemy know where you are, knowing you're near when you're approaching them. It's not something I recommend. Ninja Pro, I mean, I already told you guys my opinion on that. Sit Rep. Now, I haven't found this too useful. More or less, I want to get the Pro version so I can hear other people's footsteps way better. But I am yet to really find many enemy explosives in tactical insertion. As you can see, I've only found 4, and I'm at level 70 on my second prestige. Or, well, first prestige, I guess, or something. But anyway, so yeah, I've only found 4. And I had it on, like, 3 classes for a long time. But I got sick of, just waiting and waiting and waiting. So, I took it off, put Ninja Pro back on. Last Stand. This is for people that die a lot, really. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Last Stand, as you can see, I never use it because I hate it. The only thing I feel Last Stand is really good for, although it's changed with Call of Duty 2, or Modern Warfare 2 rather, but I mean not to the point where it's great. With Last Stand, when somebody falls backwards, they pull out their pistol basically. They move around, and the funny thing is when they're trying to move forward, it looks like they're a dog with worms trying to drag their butt across the ground. But yeah, so this is more or less for people that just die a lot. Not what we needed for sniping, because we're pros, we don't get killed a lot.